All right, guys, we're ready to go. Welcome everybody to Benalmádena. We are on the Costa del Sol. Once again, we were here last year for the third edition of the Battle for Hercules, which is this year stop number one of the brand new European SUP League. There's been a lot of hype these past few weeks about this new European circuit, sanctioned by the European Surfing Federation. And this is it. This is the launch of that new circuit. 2025 is going to be a test year for that circuit, comprising of 5 events this year, 3 in Spain. So the Battle for Hercules here in Benalmádena, and we're close to Malaga. And followed by next week the Triple S Festival in Melilla, which is the Spanish enclave in North Africa. And then we will have mid-May the World SUP Festival in Santa Pola, Alicante. That's Daniel Paris' backyard. And then September and October we will have 2 more events under the European SUP League. One in Portugal in September, and the other one in Italy. The 2 locations and dates are yet to be confirmed. But basically, the European SUP League has got big ambitions. They're starting with events that have been running for a few years already, that have been successful. Battle for Hércules last year was the 2nd edition, and we had more than 230 participants and big international attendance. All events have got prize money, of course. They've got a pretty good media coverage as well. In addition to this live stream, there is actually a proper production crew doing an after movie and actually documentary. The aim is at some point to go TV wide. So yeah, plenty of good things coming up for this new league under the Surfing Federation. This year, the Battle for Hércules is actually a 2-day event. Last year, it was just a 1-day event. So today, we've got the technical race, a full day dedicated to technical racing. And tomorrow, we will have pretty short long distance, 9 kilometers. Last year, we only had 1 long distance, which was 12K. And I'll be covering that live, mix of live and videos and reels and interviews and so on Facebook, obviously, but also on Instagram. And I will upload as much as possible, as quickly as possible as well. Woo! Some waves, guys. We're going to have a proper technical race, I'm telling you. There's everything today for a fantastic start for this European SUP League here in Benalmádena, and we've got some top names as well, with the likes of Christian. So I'm going to switch the camera around because we're ready for hit number 1. We're going to start with the elite men. We've got a 850 meter technical race course, 5 buoys, plenty of action, 10 to 12 men per heats. We've got 4 initial heats in the men's. We're going to have 2 for the women. And yes, some top names. I've just heard Sergio Cantoral, who definitely a top Spanish racer, who won the technical race in Italy 2 weeks ago on the very first event of the season under the ICF, International Canoe Federation. We've got Eri Tenorio from Brazil, who arrived yesterday. He had a bit of an issue with his board not arriving in time, so he had to stay in Madrid for an extra day at Madrid, close to waiting for the board to arrive at Madrid airport. But he finally made his way yesterday to Malaga. So Eri Tenorio from Brazil/Florida. He lives in Florida. He's a new daddy, by the way. You've probably been following that as well. and he's got a pretty cool handstand challenge going on this year. He's got to he wants to do a handstand every day. Who else have we got in there? We've got I can see Ludovic Tolad, the SIC Maui rider, Fernando Perez Serra, one of the top Spanish racers as well, on the starboard right next to him. Half of the field goes through. I think that's Aaron Sanchez as well. Aaron Sanchez would be in lane number 1. You can see some pretty cool banners, European SUP League banners, and lane beach flags, and actually lane numbers. There's a Christian Andersen also, I think, or unless that's no, that's Rasmus Westerman, lane number 2. From Denmark, from Klitmøller. He's a carpenter from the northern Danish town of Klitmøller, known as Cold Hawaii. Let's have a look at the course quickly before the heat number 1 starts. We've got buoy number 1 right here. It's a green buoy. Then they're going to go to that far end buoy over there on the right hand side, buoy number 2. Then they're going to go to that another red buoy, buoy number 3 over here. Buoy number 4 will be the small green buoy in the middle, and then that red buoy over there would be the last buoy. And then it's a straight line to the finish line over here. You can see the arch. And they're going to be surfing. Look at that. That's a good 50 centimeters of a swell. Probably more actually. 60, and you can definitely surf those. It's going to be a lot of fun. Further on, we're going to have a bit of wind coming in, and that's going to create even more waves. The poniente, as they call it over here. And I think we're set to go. So who have we got? Aaron Sanchez, former junior world champion under the ICF Federation. That was in 2021 in Lake Balaton, Hungary. He's a starboard rider, officially a Tiki team. Then we've got on the son of Rasmus Westerman from Denmark. Right next to him, Ludovic Tolad. I think it's Fernando Perez Serra in lane number 4. Spanish rider in lane number 5 and 6, and it's Eric Tenorio, lane number 7, 4 and 5, sorry, and then it's Eric Tenorio, lane number 6. Who else do I recognize in there? That's all I know so far from what I can recognize from here. So four heats. We're gonna have some drones flying over our heads. Given that the European SUP League has got a whole production crew covering not just this event but every single event. So basically, this is the event number 1 for everyone under the European SUP League, and the idea is to standardize what we're doing today in order to repeat it and make some adjustments, obviously, for what's not working. All right, couple of minutes away from the start. It's going to be a full day of technical racing action all the way to 4-5 o'clock today. We're going to have a break at some point. I might not do a full live stream all the way. I'm with Captain Sergio over here. He's going to have a tough job to do because he knows he's got to take me close to the action. But look at those waves. We could there's braking actually here. So if we are in a bad spot, this could go all wrong. Especially if he starts picking up his phone and calling his wife. All right. So we're starting with a little delay. Actually, a 1 hour delay. We were supposed to start at 10 o'clock, 45 minutes delay. So half of the field is going through. Obviously, the favorites in this one are definitely Aaron Sanchez, Ludovic Tolad, and Eric Tenorio. That would be and Fernando Perez. These are the known, recognized international races. I'm sure you can put in the mix Rasmus Westerman. But I look forward to seeing what the some newcomers or Spanish racers who only compete nationally can deliver. We can have some pretty good surprises. Obviously, 5 buoys, so plenty of action ahead of us. And so our plan is to basically position ourselves between those 2 green buoys and try and stay close to the action as much as possible without bothering the athletes. Let's see if that plan works out. It's going to be tough because you can see those waves are really shaking us, and yeah, I might have to improvise a little bit. We'll see. Let's hope we don't end up with just Instagram stories. That'd be a shame. That would be a shame. But anyway, that's definitely going to make for some great show, because we love surfing, don't we? In the waves, small waves like that are perfect for SUP race boards. If you haven't tried, you should definitely do. I'm probably gonna try and go over there. Yeah, so I can have a better image. Okay, are we ready or not? Let's zoom in. So Aaron Sanchez is going to be on the right hand side over here on the starboard. Rasmus Westerman on the Sonova. Then the SIC Maui board right here is Ludovic Tolad from France. So Spain, Denmark, France. Then Spain again with Fernando Perez Serra. Then Brazil with Eric Tenorio. The now daddy, Eric Tenorio, former circus athlete. Bit of an acrobat. And I don't know why it's taking so long. Sergio, why is it taking so long? ¿Por qué no han salido ya? So yeah, this Sergio has got a really tough job because you can see the waves keep coming in. It's non-stop. So obviously they're pushing us towards the beach, and if we go too far, it could really go wrong. Let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, so I'm calling this month the Spanish month. We're gonna have a total of 5 top international events in Spain in the next 5 weeks, basically. 5 events back to back. So we've got the Battle for Hércules here in Benalmádena. Then we've got next week the Triple S Festival in Melilla, run by our friend Americo. And then we have the following week the Sancti Pectri event in Andalusia, near Cadiz. That is going to be Euro Tour stop number 2. Then we will have the following week the World SUP Festival. I will be there again, run by Daniel Pares Water Sports. And that is going to be also a European SUP League event, so that would be European SUP League event number 3, but also Euro Tour event number 3. So this event will have the 2 international labels, international circuit labels. The week after, we will be in Barcelona, Catalunya, Barcelona for a big event, huge event. It's going to be a Euro Tour 6-star event. So big prize money, I think it's 15,000 euros of prize money. Today we've got, this weekend we've got 8,000 euros of prize money, 4,000 on the technical race for the elite men, and 4,000 for the long distance tomorrow, a 9K long distance. We're ready to go, guys. So that's it. The wait is over. The European SUP League is about to be launched right here in Benalmádena, Malaga, Andalusia, España. A big run, big sprint for these guys. And it's a starboard at the front with our friend from Supmera. Fernando Perez is looking good on the starboard with Aaron Sanchez, Eric Tenorio on the flying fish from Brazil / Florida. Ludovic Tolad in fifth position right now. Fernando Perez taking the lead, reaching buoy number 1 along Eric Tenorio. Eric Tenorio will have the inside from Brazil. Eric Tenorio in first place. No, Fernando Perez is going wide. Eric Tenorio losing a spot actually. So it is 2 Spaniards right now and 2 starboard riders at the front. Fernando Perez, Aaron Sanchez, Eric Tenorio. Then we've got Ludovic Tolad right here climbing up to top 4 now, taking over at the back. Rasmus Westermann on the Sonova. Got a tall gentleman on a All-Star, starboard All-Star. And the rest of the field at the back stuck a little bit. But at the front, 2 top international starboard riders, Fernando Perez Serra from Andalusia and Aaron Sanchez from Mallorca. Aaron Sanchez, the cousin of former world champion Laura Ketglas, trains with the Mar Balear SUP Club in Portadriano, Mallorca. So that's one of the Balearic Islands. Fernando Perez Serra from Andalusia is looking pretty strong, pretty relaxed now that he's got the lead on that starboard all-star. So it's 2 starboard all-stars at the front. There it is, the Flying Fish Freedom Pro with Eric Tenorio, Daddy Eric Tenorio in third place. Then it's Ludovic Tolad. So our 4 international racers quite logically at the front. Starboard, Flying Fish, SIC, Spain, Brazil and France. And then at the back it's Spain again. Our friend from Denmark, Rasmus Westermann. Buoy number 3. Cleared by so they're coming now to buoy number 4 towards us. So we're in a pretty good spot. This is a good good trial even for ourselves. Aaron Sanchez has overtaken his friend Fernando Perez, and here come the waves. Whoa! Aaron Sanchez goes down. Fernando Perez Serra from Andalusia takes the lead. Eric Tenorio makes his move. Now in second place, Eric Tenorio on the Flying Fish Freedom Pro from Brazil. Third place, Aaron Sanchez recovering some speed now. Ludovic Tolad pretty safe in 4th place right now. And here comes the surf, guys, with Fernando Perez Serra from Andalusia. Look at that! Flying to victory on those bumps. Look at that speed already. And here comes Eric Tenorio. A bit of a party wave there with Aaron Sanchez. Eric Tenorio flying. Come on, give us a smile, Eric. Let's go. Second place for Eric Tenorio. Aaron Sanchez now taking a bump. Third place, and Ludovic Tolad on the SIC Maui board. It's a shame we're against the light because this is pretty cool to watch. Now surfing, Ludovic Tolad, 4th place over there. Fernando Perez Serra, Spain, first. Eric Tenorio, Brazil, USA. second. Aaron Sanchez, Spain, third. And Ludovic Tolad, fourth. Here comes Rasmus Westermann in fifth position. I had the top 5 right. Come on, just a little pat on the back to myself. I had that top 5 right. Rasmus Westermann. Oh, she should be careful with that board. that that girl recovered the board and she almost hits one of the athletes. Wow, this looks very, very promising. What do you think, Sergio? ¿Qué te parece? Muy bueno. Sí, muy bueno, ¿eh? El surfing al final, perfecto, ¿no? Wow, that was amazing to watch. Oh, I'm really excited about this. This is the perfect start for the European SUP League, I think. Under the Spanish sun, in the waves, no wind so far. Actually, let's hope it stays like that, so the sound can be good. So more riders coming in. Oh, someone taking a dive over there. So you got three athletes left, actually 4 with that gentleman over there approaching the finish line. So 3 more to go. Here comes a bit more surf for this gentleman. So my action plan is to actually cover those with this first live stream. Cover the first 4 men's heats, then film, not live stream, but film the kids and do a little edits, quick edit straight away, and post that ASAP. While I'm doing that, I can charge my phone battery, and then I can go live again for the repêchage men, followed by the elite women's initial hit. So that would be live stream number 2, I guess. And then I'll see what I do for the rest of the day, quarterfinals, semifinals, and so on. And no sé si deberíamos enseñar eso, pero I don't know if we should show this. But basically, if I'm going down, it's because the boat is lacking some air. So there you go. Live on TotalSUP. All right, guys. It looks like we're going to have a pretty good first live stream. So make sure to share that live stream. If you like what you're doing, if you like what I'm doing, you can support TotalSUP with our goodies shop. You can go to shop.totalsup.com or just totalsup.com and you find the shop button, and you can buy some merch like these hats and rash guards and t-shirts and so on, and support what we do to bring you live some of the top action from around the world. And today from Benalmádena, Malaga, from the Costa del Sol in southern Spain, Andalusia. All right, we're gonna get closer to the men's in a couple of minutes. I can see, who can I see there? I think I see Dan Miller from Canada. He'll be competing in the 40 plus. So what you need to know is that we're mixing age categories. So it's not just elite men. It's well, we call it elite men because that's what the basically elite men comprises 4 different categories: sub 18, open men, master 40, and master 50. So there's an overall ranking under the European SUP League, and then it's broken down by age categories. So there's an overall ranking, and then sub 18, open men, master 40, and master 50. But basically, the prize money is for everyone to grab. So if there's a good 40 plus, 50 plus, or sub 18 rider, they can have access to it, basically. So in this coming up heats, we've got Arthur Arutkin. I'm actually pretty excited to see that gentleman here from France, from northern France. What you need to know is that Arthur had a knee surgery. His meniscus was damaged, and he had to go through surgery. So he hasn't been told me that he hasn't been training like usually. So we'll find out. I mean, I expect him to do well in this competition. He's been an Infinity racer for the past 2 years. This is his second season as an Infinity SUP racer. But he's also a Black Project team rider, really heavily involved with the actual design and thinking behind some of the Black Project paddles, which is the Maui brand, run by Chris Freeman, whom we've interviewed a number of times on TotalSUP.com. In this hit number 2, we've got also Sergio Cantoral. So Sergio Cantoral is a 19-year-old junior world champion in 2022 in Gdynia, Poland, under the ICF in technical racing. And he actually started his season pretty well. He won the technical race 2 weeks ago in Italy at the Spring SUP race in great fashion. He's an NSP rider. He's part of the Daniel Palace Water Sports Club. Another NSP rider in this heat, that's Dan Miller, 40 plus guy. I think he's my age, 46, 47, I think. Still going strong. Dan Miller, pretty committed guy. Travels around the world, likes to go to Mexico at the beginning of the season. Who else have we got here? Oh, Etanbri is in there, I think. I'm not sure. Arthur Arutkin. We've got Ivan Frutos in lane number 2. We've got the young Benjamin Bossack starting pretty well. But Sergio Cantoral is the fastest out of the beach. Look at him. Woo! Look at that wave. He is going strong. Sergio Cantoral from Alicante, Spain. Wow, he's got a big lead. At the back, Arthur Arutkin from France on the Infinity Blackfish. Next to Ivan Frutos Ruiz. We've got Sergio Cantoral, NSP rider at the front. Second, Arthur. Third, Ivan. Who have we got in fourth? Benjamin Bossack from Germany on a 4-5 pro board. At the back, oh, David Leao is in there. David Leao, the 2024 ISA Sprint World Champion. Didn't have the best of the starts. He's actually he's looking wet already, so he probably took a fall at the start and is slowly climbing up to the front. He's currently sitting in 6th place. 6th place for David Leao from the state of Bahia, Brazil. He's been training in Spain for the past month. He's actually spending some time in Alicante with the Paris Water Sports Club, basically paddling with some of the Spain's best young SUP racers. At the front though, Sergio Cantoral is looking pretty relaxed in first place, with Arthur Arutkin trying to catch up with the tail of that NSP board in front of him. Ivan De Frutos is coming towards us. I don't know if he's trying to grab a bit of a boat wake. I'm not sure. David Leao is also going wide, but on the inside, grabbing a wave. So he's managed to climb up to 4th place, so from 6th to 4th, after what apparently was a fall at the start. And Arthur Arutkin now making a move. He's trying to get in first position, but I can see Sergio Cantoral retaliating with that wave right there. So Sergio Cantoral still in first place, Arthur Arutkin in 2nd place. NSP Infinity and Starboard with Ivan De Frutos, the young man from Santa Pola, Alicante. And here comes David Leao, who someone has just fallen in. That's a young man on a starboard in the 6th place, so he's probably going to lose his 6th place right now. At the front, still, Sergio Cantoral, 19-year-old, on an NSP, I think that's a Ninja. It's the Carolina, sorry. Carolina, NSP Carolina, 20 wide. Arthur Hurricane in 2nd place, Infinity Blackfish. Ivan de Frutos, Starboard All-Star, David Leao, the SIC Maui XRS in 4th place. So, and Benjamin Bosak, 15-year-old Benjamin Bosak from Germany. Definitely a name to watch for the future of our sports. And here comes the surf, ladies and gentlemen. In 1st place, Sergio Cantoral on the NSP Carolina. And someone else enjoys the waves, and that's Arthur Hurricane. We're going to have a sprint finish between these two. Arthur Hurricane catching up with Sergio Cantoral, now pushing hard. Arthur Hurricane, Infinity versus Sergio Cantoral, NSP, France versus Spain. The former world champions. Oh, Arthur Hurricane goes down. He might lose his 2nd place now with David Leao from Brazil. Taking the 3rd place right now in the surf, looking pretty comfortable. The 2024 ISA Sprint World Champion got his title in Copenhagen. And I was lucky enough to be on the mic, on the event mic then. Ivan de Frutos coming in. Here comes Benjamin Bosak going at the back, traveling at the back of his board, handling this surf perfectly. 15-year-old Benjamin Bosak from Germany. All 5 racers are through. Here comes a Spanish young racer on a Starboard All-Star. And another one right here, Dan Miller. Dan Miller in 6th, 7th, 8th place for Dan Miller, handling the surf. SIC Maui rider at the back. And I think we've got heat number 3 already in position behind us. 2 more racers, actually 3 at the back. There's another one. These are the 50 plus men, I think. Woo! Some pretty good surfing here. Whoa, going wide on that Infinity Whiplash. That's an old version though. That's not the hollow one. And that he's actually leaving his board and trying to sprint like 150 meters in the water. You have to lift your knees. You have to lift up your knees. So that board is going, it's going to take a while for that board to actually reach the shore. So maybe someone is going to try and grab that. Here's another gentleman, the last one on the water, and the very, very first version of the NSP Carolina, actually. Right there. And woo, that was fun to watch. I hope you enjoy that. Make sure you keep sharing, guys. Share that live stream. It's takes you 1 second or maybe 5 seconds to share that live stream. Share it on your personal profile, on your discussion group, on your club group, on other forums that you find on Facebook. Come on, let's make it big. Let's bring in the crowds. We have a top day of technical racing action here in Benalmádena for stop number 1 of the brand new European SUP League. If you are just tuning in now, we started about half an hour ago, and we went through 2 heats of technical race men's action. I can see a flying fish board, and I believe that is going to be, it's quite rare. It's quite a rare sight in Europe, given flying fish is an American brand made in Florida, USA, and it is Filippo Mercuriali. We covered that extensively on TotalSUP.com a few weeks ago. Filippo Mercuriali, who decided to go with the Florida brand flying fish. His board of choice for 2025. So far, so good. He looked pretty good in in Italy 2 weeks ago at the Spring SUP race, which was stop number 1 of another circuit called the ICF SUP World Ranking Circuit. So that's him on the yellow board right in the middle of your screen. He's got some tough competition next to him with Itzel Delgado from Peru, in top shape. He's just back from the Azores, where he was training with SEPA training. That's Daniel and Bruno's mom, professional coach. He was along with Maximus Cirquier, Bruno Sulio, and other guys. We've got, I think, is it Christian Andersen? I think that's Christian Andersen in between Filippo Mercuriali and Itzel Delgado. I recognize Glenn Sloss from Scotland. He'll be racing on an Infinity Blackfish board. Right next to him, the Spanish 40 plus Roberto Cañedo, who will be on a SIC Atlantis board. Luis Perotti is in there. Luis Perotti from Mallorca. Pretty strong athlete. Christian Andersen definitely there. He's actually in lane number 1. So I haven't identified yet who's in lane number 5. That is going to come at some point, I'm sure. Maybe Ivan Puente. Yes, Ivan Puente from Submera will be. He actually looks very similar to Sergio Cantoral. I might have forgotten a few names because I'm a little bit far. All right, good run by Ivan Puente, and Christian Andersen has been working on his running. Look at Christian Andersen, Paul Albert from Kritmøller, Denmark, taking a big lead already. 2 NSP, actually 3 NSPs at the front. I don't have the name of the guy in second, but I'm pretty sure the guy in third is Ivan Puente. Let's see what Christian Andersen does to that first buoy. All clear. And it's a straight line now to buoy number 2. Who have we got in 4th place? We have Filippo Mercuriali side by side with Itzel Delgado on a starboard all-star, now a free agent. Itzel Delgado used to be, for many years, a Infinity SUP ambassador. And then we've got, I believe, Luis Perotti in 6th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place on the starboard all-star, wearing a green hat from Mallorca. Who else have we got here? Roberto Cañedo. Spanish rider, 40 plus. He was at the ICF SUP World Championships. Then we got Thomas Dura from Spain. At the back, Glenn Sloss. Come on, Glenn, from Scotland, on a Infinity Blackfish. So it looks like we're having a little issue with our boats. I can see Captain Sergio struggling a little bit here, but let's try and keep focused on the race. This is hit number 3 of the technical race men's, of the men's, elite men's, mixing 4 age groups, so open men, sub 18, master 40, master 50. Christian Andersen, aka Paul Albert, a nickname inherited many years ago due to the color of his hair, white. Itzel Delgado in 4th place now, right next to Filippo Mercuriali, 4 and 5. And ahead of them, 2 Spaniards. One of them is Ivan Puente. Christian Andersen looking strong though. He's having a look over his shoulder just to gauge how much of a lead he's got. And he's got a pretty good lead, like 20 meters, 25 meters. He's now cruising. It looks like he's NSP Puma is doing the work. That's a board that he actually introduced it as an exclusive with an exclusive video back in the end of 2023 at SUP in Portugal. The two Spaniards in 2 and 3. It's Delgado making a move. Yeah, on the inside, but missing a stroke. He almost lost his balance and almost fell in. He didn't. Someone is falling in though, and that's this young man. More Spaniards coming in. We've got Roberto Canedo right here at the front over there. Christian Andersen. We're really struggling with our boat, so we cannot catch up with them. But over there, I'm going to try and zoom in right now. Over there, Paul Albert, Christian Andersen, first place, followed by 2 NSP boards. It's Delgado trying to make a move on the gentleman in 3rd place. I think that's Ivan Puente. And then Filippo Mercuriali and another NSP rider from Spain. I think it's from here, this one. So during the break, I'm going to try and make sure that I identify everyone. We have more than 228 participants, so it's difficult to know absolutely everyone. Lots of these racers are actually racing only in Spain. And I'm here stuck with a stopped boat, so hopefully we'll be able to solve our issues in order to hold on at least until the end of hit number 4. ¿Qué pasa, Sergio?
Creo que se ha mojado el motor.
¿Se ha mojado?
Sí,
Ahí.
arranca ahora.
Okay, have we got a backup plan?
Vamos a tener que cambiar de neumático.
Ah, vale.
¿Vale?
Okay. So we're going to change boats. Can you tell them to wait? ¿Le puedes decir que esperar? Ah, vale, vale. No, de esperar. Que ellos, si pueden esperar a ellos.
Ah, pues le voy a preguntar a De todas maneras, escúchame, tú ya te pasas con ellos.
Ah,
¿Vale? Y ya a mí me recogen. Bueno, si no me quedo en medio, que me
pero ellos se quedan ahí.
bueno, que voy a intentar traer otra neumática ahora.
Ah, otro barco.
Ahora te tendrás que quedar con ellos.
Mierda. Okay. All right, guys. So that's a bit of a party breaker. The boat is down. I'm gonna go with these guys, but these guys have to stay still at buoy number 2, so we're gonna miss a lot of the action, I think. Okay.
Lo que pasa es que necesitaría... ¿Tú que te quejas la nariz aquí? No, quiero que me recoja... Lo que pasa es que no me coge el teléfono.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Si no me sacáis para afuera.
Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Si hace falta quedar ahí en la boya 2, joder.
Yo tengo que estar ahí.
All right, guys. Let's just hope we find a solution quickly. I'm with the official judge, Eduardo. I'm with Chule, the captain. And our job is to go to buoy number 2. Or his job is to go to buoy number 2. So, unfortunately, for hit number 4, I won't be able to show.
Edu, se ha quedado tirado Sergio. Acércate un momento y a ver qué te dice. No, yo es que me tengo que ir. Es el juez de la regata. Porque estará en competición. Y vamos de acuerdo.
It had started oh so well. I'm a little bit gutted here. We're going to miss out on the action of hit number 4 of the men's. Oh, it's starting now. So they're going to pick me up again, and we might save the day. Yes. Oh, it. Arranca, pero.
Que venga los dos.
Sergio.
Sí, no, yo vengo pelado.
All right. think we're gonna be okay. Woo. Fingers crossed, guys. Looking a little bit tense here.
Is it direct?
Yeah, live stream.
Yeah, live
Todo
stream.
directo.
Live stream.
No lying, no fake news. No fake news. You can really tell that Eduardo is guapo,
Yeah.
guapísimo.
Beautiful
No
man.
fake news here. Only the truth.
No. No more.
Okay,
Okay.
we're good. So, let's do it again.
Boss hits.
All right. Hit number 4 is coming up. They're just waiting for the media guy, and that's me.
El presidente. No. El presidente tiene la mejor.
Okay, we're good. Let's go. Woo! Okay, a bit of a scare here. I think we're going to be okay. Pray with me that we're holding on until the end of hit number 4, at least for the men's. It's not always easy. It is not always easy. Gracias. All right, if you're just tuning in now, this is we're only getting started, you know. Heat number 4 of the elite men's technical race day today here in Benalmádena. We are 20 minutes away from Malaga on the Costa del Sol, just like last year. Beautiful sun. I think this is one of the most the sunniest places in Europe, if not in the world. It's you can hardly go wrong over here with the weather. We've got perfect conditions today, hardly any wind, some waves, so everything set for a perfect technical race day. We're gonna go through the whole event with heats, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals all the way till this afternoon. We've got in this heat Donato France on the Infinity. He's actually taking the lead straight away. No mistake for the tall athlete from the Netherlands, Donato France. Ethan Breeze looking strong. These two actually finished 1 and 2 in the long distance 2 weeks ago in Italy at the Spring Stop race. Ethan Breeze from France. SAC Maui versus Infinity. France versus the Netherlands. And Donato France pushing hard as the first buoy is getting closer, but Ethanbury is going to get the inside advantage here, still in the lead. France, Ethanbury from French Brittany. In third place, Antonio Morillo from Andalusia on an NSP Carolina. So a clear top 3 with Donato France now pushing to the front. So Donato France taking the lead, 19-year-old Donato. You can call him Donny. In first place. In fourth place, about 15 meters behind them, Mark Simoncelli from Mallorca. And then there's a bit of a gap with who have we got in the chase, some local riders. I don't know all these guys' names, but I know that 2 of them actually work for the local club. Let's have a look at what's at the front. Donato France still in the lead. Pretty good move there by Donny. Donato spent quite a bit of time in Fuerteventura this winter. He's got a pretty comfortable lead now over Antonio Morillo, who's taking the second place on that NSP Carolina. And then it is Ethan Brie from Brittany, France, in third place. Mark Simoncelli has got a 20-meter gap to close, but he's still through. Top 6 go to the next round. Antonio Morillo actually now making a move on Donato. Donato is on the Infinity Ever Ready, which has been hugely successful in 2024, the year of its introduction on the market. And Etanbri is on the SIC XRS, which was also the new one, which was also introduced, XRT, which was also introduced last year, and won a couple of world titles. So that's buoy number 3 cleared by now Antonio Murillo from Spain in the lead, coming towards us, aiming for buoy number 2 in just about 10-15 meters. Antonio Murillo, good gap for him, using those side waves to distance himself away from Donato. Donato, ooh, almost missing a stroke there. Well done though. And Etanbri looking strong as well at that buoy. Etan is who looked at the course yesterday. I thought, oh, 850 meters. That's not. That's a bit short for me. Nevertheless, he seems to be doing okay today. The distances are actually pretty much bigger than in previous heats. Here comes the last leg of the race. Less waves than before. You can see that the wave size is has lowered a little bit. Nevertheless, there's something to milk for sure, and that's what Antonio Murillo is trying to do right now. With just 50 meters to go, Antonio Murillo is going to take the win. There's a photographer in the water. He's going to take some amazing shots. Official production crew. And Etanbri now trying to overtake Donato, but I think Donato is going to keep his second place. If no mistakes are made, Etanbri is giving a last push. So maybe a little sprint finish for these two. Which, actually, Etanbri, yes, Etanbri will take the second position right now. So second Etanbri, third Donato. We've got Mark Simoncelli in third, fourth place Mark Simoncelli. ¿Conoces a este? ¿Su nombre? Jorge in fifth place. Then it's the Sonova board. ¿Cómo es el chico con pelo largo? Joselu actually surfing right now. Joselu from Benalmádena running over there. All right, guys. So we've got a whole day ahead of us of racing, and coming up are the kids. So I've decided, for many reasons, to stop my first live stream here, but to keep filming and basically publishing the what's coming up as videos, not as a live stream. I think that's pretty good plan. That's going to allow me, among other things, to charge my battery while I'm doing the filming. Actually, to have my battery plugged, I will unplug my headset and we'll plug my battery instead. So I'm going to stop the live stream in a few minutes. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, though. So I will start again with the repêchage men and women. That's probably happening in half an hour, 45 minutes. And that next to the repêchage men, right after, we're going to have the women, the first heats of the women. 2 heats, some top names: Alba Frey, the 2024 ISA Sprint World Champion; Esperanza Barreras. We've got obviously big champ powerhouse from Spain. I don't know how many world titles she's got, but something like 7 or 8 under both federations, the ISA and the ICF. We've got Duna Gordillo, 2-time technical race world champion last year under both federations. And then we've got Tilak Kocis from Hungary, who is a 3-time junior world champion last year, but started the season by beating the two-time technical race world champion in the open women's Duna Gordillo. So she is in top form. That young athlete from Hungary, Chilakotis, only 16 or 17. And then we also have Maddie LeBlanc from Canada. She's the Canadian champion. Who else have we got? We might have Laura Kelglas. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to stop this live stream now. I'm going to film the kids, and I'll see you very, very soon. Keep sharing that live stream if you enjoyed what you saw. Thank you very much, guys. I'm looking at the comments. So, una palabra para los españoles. Voy a cortar este live stream, pero voy a seguir grabando. Eso me va a permitir cargar la batería de mi teléfono y también dar imágenes de lo que está pasando. No va a ser en directo, pero voy a montar un pequeño edit, como un pequeño video, y todos tendrán presencia en las redes sociales, independiente de la edad y del nivel, ¿vale? Un abrazo a todos. Thank you very much for watching, and live stream number 2 coming up soon. Yoo-hoo!